The women of Project Kesher have been extraordinary during this crisis.
It has given the women so much confidence that they're able to go out into the community, and as fearful as it is, they feel strong inside.
Everybody in Ukraine directly now, they are waiting for the new government, for the new politics ways, what it will be. But Project Kesher doesn't wait. We work together, we have our plans.
During difficult times, during conflict time, it's very important to feel the support and connection.
More than ever now, they need the support of the women here, knowing that we're there for them and we're supporting the work that they do.
Project Kesher was unable to move ahead with our 25th anniversary trip because of the situation in the region, so we decided to bring the trip to the New Yorkers that could be here with us today.
What a better time to help Americans understand what's going on in Ukraine and Russia by having two of our activists, two of our leaders, come to the United States, come to New York, and plan a full day of activities that would include their voices. Because although we can speak for them, nothing matters more than hearing directly from the women on the ground who are doing this incredible work.
It just makes it so much more believable and emotional, and it educates the people who are listening much better.
Too often, women remain invisible in times of war. We're here to amplify the voices of these two women of Project Kesher.
So we had a mass media war between our countries, and unfortunately people believe all what they hear from our radio and channels.
The propaganda and untruth was so meaningful for people. The people stopped to connect with each other. It was so quickly. Just 1 week changed people, and we made our little Skype conferences between Russia and Ukrainian women. We organized, we didn't cancel our retreat in Russia, and invited and do all the best to invite people from Ukraine. We did everything to connect people.
Project Kesher is able to respond to the crisis in Ukraine in many ways. First, by entering the refugee camps and providing support to the women there. Second, by going out during a period when so many in Ukraine are paralyzed and continuing to do the work on women's health, domestic violence, and trafficking. And finally, by providing Jewish programming in communities at a time where there has been some level of aliyah, Project Kesher has been able to keep programming going.
Every time we do a Torah Return project, whether it's there or here, it's such an emotional experience, especially when we hear about Torahs that are being returned to their homeland where they actually came from.
So these are Project Kesher's 26th and 27th Torahs that are being returned to the region. And it is really significant at this time, in particular because there's this sense that global Jewry needs to really step up to stay in relationship with the people of this region.
I'm really happy that in several weeks, my family, my husband will drive in me, and we will go to this Jewish community. And I will make this connection from person to this Jewish community.
Because now they have opportunity to organize bar mitzvah. He gives Jewish names and celebrating with Torah in their own city. It's very meaningful for them. Thank you for this opportunity.
It's so easy for us to be Jewish here. It's not easy there, and presenting a Torah is something that is very valuable to them.
Every time you have something bad in your life, it shows you who is your friends, who is your supporters. And I understood the Project Kesher is a real organization, living organization with real people, women in the cities.
And most organizations, I think, are feeling paralyzed by the instability, and I think the Project Kesher women are feeling empowered.
We are about Tikkun Olam. We're about trying to save the world. You know, even if it's a small way, one step at a time, we are making people's lives better.
I believe that one-to-one, as a grassroots organization, we may not solve the unrest, but we're contributing to the ending of that unrest by building a civil society, by having the women in our communities, the men and the children, actually talk with each other.
Still not easy there, but I feel a little bit more confident that this particular community is so binded together, that they will be able to move forward, be stronger, and raise their voices.
We make connection between people and help to live in this difficult situation. And it seems to me Project Kesher makes very important role in this historical moment.